I think by now we have hopefully all seen the burning plantation in the US, and there is something that will just never sit right with me. And before I show you that, I'm going to show you a video, two videos I screen recorded from my For You page. And before I do that, trigger warning, fucking massive trigger warning. It's going to show video footage of the plantations. So please, before you continue watching, please just be warned about that. Unfortunately, the screen record did not deliver the sound. I don't know why that happened, but it happened. Both of these videos, and what I'm about to say now is important, were recorded by white Americans, American women, and both of them used the song Stand Up from Cynthia Erivo. Why is that important? So, I find it insanely insensitive. I find it highly fucking insensitive, ignorant, and beyond disgusting that you as a white woman would take your white ass to a plantation, bring out your fucking phone, record a video of statues, of the houses, the of everything on that plantation, put a song over it that was written from Black people, from particularly from a Black woman, about her own struggle for her people, and you put that on the fucking internet with absolutely no decency, no respect, no sensitivity, and zero awareness of your own whiteness. Let's start from the very fucking beginning. Why the fuck were you there? That's number one. Now somebody might be like, oh, Nicole, but maybe she too wants to know what's history. Listen to me and listen very carefully when I'm about to say this. White people have no fucking business walking into plantations as if that's some kind of fucking art museum. Black people's pain and the history that they were put through by people that looked like us is not our fucking social media content. Like, have y'all lost the last piece of human decency in you? That not only would you go on a land that is so spiritually hot, that contains so much, I cannot for the life of me understand why the fuck you want to do that. Do I think that no white person should ever be going to that kind of place? I'm torn here. I'll be very honest with you. I'm very torn. Because let me tell you why I'm torn. We have places in Germany that remind of the Jewish Holocaust. I have not been to one, and I don't think I can. That's just because I'm an emotional snowflake. That's just the way it is, okay? Shit like this haunts me for days. But that's neither here nor there, because my feelings, the feelings of our ethnicity, of our race, really does not fucking matter here. There should be, and that's what I will stand 10 toes down on that. There should be segregated visiting times for places like this. Black people should not have to see places like this in the presence of the descendants of those that were responsible for the pain that they still feel. I don't give two shits what you say, how you feel. If you're a cracker, you don't get your ass on a plantation when Black people are present. That is just, I can't even call it respect. That is just basic decency. Basic decency, especially because we have We are so far from overcoming the very same system that was set in place then. Because if you think slavery is over just because there are no shackles clingling anymore, then you're just a dumb piece of shit and you are 100% white. The second reason why I'm torn is, and that's why I draw the conclusion to Germany. Let's use Auschwitz or Dachau as one of the most important or popular examples. And yet again, fucking trigger warning about what I'm about to say. There is a memorial in Berlin. People have been seen peeing on that memorial. In broad daylight, in the public, with no fear, no nothing, whatever. School classes have been taken to Dachau with students jiggling, not knowing the seriousness of what they are seeing, the pain. We have no humanity. I wish wholeheartedly it was different. White people have no humanity. And anybody that thinks taking a white person to a plantation to make them see what black people went through, it's not going to work. Do you really think these people need to go to see this shit on a plantation? Do you really think that this is going to move them in any way, shape, or form? White people have turned plantation into wedding venues. And you think us going there is going to move us? Is going to in any way be a wake-up call? No, you're wrong. You're very wrong, because we don't have that humanity. We don't. They were literally black activists that have, for example, visited the dungeon in Ghana in the presence of white people. It sends shivers down my spine and I feel like vomiting when I just think about the fact that these walls hold so much memory, spirits, pain, enduring, suffering, and then you see a fucking Karen walk past you with their fucking phone up filming this shit as if it's some type of art museum and she's going to see the fucking Mona Lisa. I would shove that phone up your fucking ass crack. Respectfully. It makes me sick to my stomach. And the third part is, what are you going there for? What's your reasoning? Why would you, in your right fucking mind, as a white person, a white American of all people, go on a plantation, bring out your phone, start filming, put a song over it that was written from a community, for their ongoing pain that they've been enduring for over 600 years because of our silence, put that shit on the internet and most likely even monetize it? What the fuck is actually wrong with you? So any argument you want to bring up, let them learn, they need to see. No, none of these arguments is valid. Because there are other historical sites that white people have violated. Oh, they're not the same people. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care if it's the same white person that violated the memorial in Berlin, that goes to a plantation in America. Our ass does not belong on historical sites that were created, enabled, and run based on our cruelty and our silence. And that's the end of it. That's the bottom line. What about white people that have proximity to blackness? I don't give a shit. If you have proximity to blackness, that should be yet another reason why you bring up some type of decency and respect places like this and not go there, especially when black people are around. That's not so fucking hard to understand, really. This is not your fucking tourist site. This is like, none of y'all will go to a fucking graveyard and be snapping the fucking headstones and be like, oh, this is that. You wouldn't do that. Black people weren't even given the decency of having a burial. That is why their names are written on the cottages that held their ancestors in bondage. And you bring out your phone to film that? Thunderfire you. And everybody coming from your bloodline, honestly. And let me just finish this round with, if you are a white person and you've ever considered or executed the fact that you use the plantation as any type of event location, I wish you... I cannot. I can literally not. I have nothing left for you, and I just hope you don't wake up tomorrow morning. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a shit if that's somebody that calling it inhuman. I don't give a shit, okay? Goodbye. We don't need you. You're wasted. You're wasting air. We anyway have too much human beings. You need to go. You're wasted. You are... Ugh, please.